Happy Easter! This is Bunny Core Galore from diys-by-dar. 2 picture frames, $5 a piece. Let's recreate them. The first one had some hand-drawn, really cute pictures in there, but not what I really wanted. So I'm going to go ahead and take this apart. The mat is great. The little pictures I'll hang on to. I don't know, maybe I could use them in something, so I'll just hang on to these. I have some cute little bunny pictures, and I'm going to go ahead and cut these free, and I have 3 of them, and they're so darn cute, so let's get them trimmed up, and there they are. The frame did need to be sanded, so I went ahead and did that. And I have some Star Bond CA glue, and I'm going to do this in the corners real quick. They're a little bit sloppy. So this is like super glue for wood. It works great. So I just need to hold it together for a few seconds and it'll be good. Now, I always save or create with leftover resin, so I had a little pieces that were left over, and I'm going to embellish this frame. I use Titebond, quick and thick. Make sure you get it all over the back and get your little items set down where you would like them. And if you get a little bit of glue that does squish out, just take a brush and go around and clean them up. Wipe that brush off and just even it out. Now I have some Annie Sloan paint here all in one, and this is just a little sample pot in a lovely green color, and I am going to start painting. And when you are painting molds, you need to make sure you look from every angle because there's always going to be a spot you didn't get. With a soft brush, I put on a nice even coat going in one direction, so when it dries, it gives it a nice professional look. I did get some acrylic paints and tried to match the colors in the picture before I started painting my flora embellishments. So I will not need to spray these because they're acrylic, so they'll be hard enough where they won't need any top coat on them. I have 3 pieces of cardstock that I cut and drew out perfectly where these little prints are going to go with a glue stick. I will go ahead and make sure I get all the way around the outside, and then a nice layer all along the inside. And then I will go ahead and take these little bunny prints and put them in place. Make sure you press them down well. You can use a brayer if you'd like. I just used my hands this time. And here are my 3 bunny prints ready to go back into this frame. I did tape them in place, and I am ready to go ahead and put this back together. The glass is all clean, and be careful with the glass. It cuts. Go ahead and get your print back in. Put the back in place, and that's one thing to look for when you're thrifting. Look at that frame and make sure the back is good. Turn it over and make sure you don't have any floaters in there. That always makes for a nasty print. And push down the little points, and I was able to leave these points. They were pretty strong. So we'll get into the next one, another $5 picture that I bought. And I did look this one up. It wasn't worth a whole lot, maybe $15. The frame on this one was really pretty good. Nothing that paint won't cover. And the back was still in really nice shape. So it was a pretty good deal for $5. I'm going to get this thing apart and see what I'm working with here. I'm going to remove all of the staples with a pair of pliers. Take that print portion out. And I don't need the mat, but I am going to save this mat because it looks like it's in really nice shape. I might be able to use it for another picture. So we'll just set that aside. And this is the print I'm going to put in here, a canvas print of a big old bunny. Careful with that glass. Even when you carry it, it can cut. Now, I have some Titebond, which is always my glue of choice. Maybe I shouldn't have used it for this because I did have a little bit of a problem. Make sure you get it all over. Every inch needs to be coated. I should have used a brush. I used my finger and it will react just like a decoupage paper or anything. If you don't have it completely covered, you're going to get a little air pocket in there. Make sure you line up when you start before you unroll your canvas over your glued area and stick it down into place. You can use a brayer, but what I recommend you do is you put something actually over that print before you start braying because you don't want to damage the top of that canvas. While that's drying, I'm going to hit the frame, and I have some more Annie Sloan all-in-one paint, and I'm going to just hit both sides because I put tape in the center portion to save that gold scrolled gilding that was in the middle. I did use 2 coats, and we will go ahead and let this dry. Now I have some acrylic medium gel, and this will dry clear, and I am going to go ahead and put this on the top and just start making brush strokes in random directions so it will look like a true painted picture. So get it on there and then make some swirls, and it will dry clear. Now I will go ahead and let that dry, and I'm going to take the tape off of that golden area in that frame. And the taping was pretty good. I didn't get any of the green into the gold area, which was a benefit. Now I have some gilding wax by Dixie Belle & Gold, and I'm just going to run my finger lightly along that gilded area to give it a bit of a refresh. Now there's my bunny print. It is dry, and I am finally at that point where I can go ahead and put this back together. So we'll flip that over and get the glass in. If you need to, wrap something around it. Them edges, even from carrying it tightly, will cut into your fingers. Once that glass is in place, go ahead and clean that off and get your canvas back into place. Check it over. You don't want any floaters in there. Now we'll secure it down with a point solder. And this works pretty much like a stapler. And there's a lot to choose from on Amazon. It shoots out that little point, and after you get them in, you can push them down a little bit tighter to hold that picture in there a little bit snugger. And there we have it. Let's take a look at both of these Bunny Core Pics. I want to thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. I need all the help I can get. And I want to say Happy Easter, and I will catch you on the next one.